Call to Freedom started in 2016 with just volunteers and no staff.
Well, today, the nonprofit that helps people impacted by human trafficking and commercial sexual exploitation has nearly 30 employees last year, and it served 327 people.
In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Kelly Volk takes us inside Call to Freedom's new location and to see how it will help the organization better serve survivors.
Heather isn't sure where she'd be today without the help of Call to Freedom. The human trafficking survivor, who wants us to only use her first name, got out of a bad situation in Tennessee years ago.
If my Romeo or my master wanted to lend me out to a friend, wanted to lend me out to a party of friends, that I had no say-so over it. It was pretty much like strap a collar on a dog.
She ended up getting connected with Call to Freedom, where they helped her with things like finding a place to live, employment, even regaining custody of her children.
They've backed me every step of the way, and occupational therapy, teaching me how to budget, teaching me how to be independent, teaching me how to do the bus system, just so many things that they've helped me, to regain that independence.
Now, the organization has even more space to help people who have been in Heather's situation. Call to Freedom moved into its new outreach center last month. The nonprofit had been operating out of 2 locations before the move.
And we outgrew both of those locations. We would have more than 3 clients come in, and we would struggle for meeting rooms, being able to provide services that the way we knew they should be offered.
Greg and Sherry Carmen and another benefactor bought the building in southwestern Sioux Falls. Sherry is also the board chair for Call to Freedom.
We needed an immediate, and so the building is purchased.
We've been very fortunate in life, and it's like, there's a need to give back, and what better cause than helping humans that are having a difficult time in life.
Call to Freedom will fundraise to buy its new building from the benefactors. The space is more than 13,700 square feet, about 4 times the space of the 2 previous locations combined.
If somebody needs to talk to each other, they're down the hall, they're not across town. The resources are there. It'll just make everything so much more efficient. We have room to grow.
Call to Freedom will now be able to offer more services on site, such as laundry and showers, which are currently in the works.
We'll have the ability for day stay rooms as well, where they can just sleep for a short period of time and rest and be able to think and really think about their next steps as far as safety and basic needs.
The Outreach Center also features this space where survivors can get items like clothes and shoes. These services are an important part of helping people impacted by human trafficking.
If survivors think that you cannot meet their needs, they will leave.
And there's much more to come at this new center.
We're not done with the vision. We also want to add play therapy rooms, sensory rooms, specialized program rooms within this location.
As Call to Freedom looks to the future, Heather's story is a reminder of the difference the organization has already made in people's lives.
I feel very grateful. Grateful to be alive, and grateful that God's placed such, great, obedient people who've answered the call, because it is important and it's not an easy thing to do.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Kelly Volk.
There is also a bus stop across the street from the new location, which is helpful for clients who may not have a car. If you'd like to help Call to Freedom, just use the link in this story on KELOLAND.com.